So Chetna, in one of our previous videos, we mentioned about search engine optimization. In a simple term, if you have to put in like how people can, get their websites resulted into the search that they do on any of the search engines like Google. So can you give us more information about that? Like how can people, what things they need to do on their website so that if anybody searches or looks for their information or relevant information, how their website can come up in the results?
Taking India global.
Going digital.
Inviting opportunities.
Making huge impact.
Welcome to
modigification.
Good question, Bhaskar. Actually, I come across this question a lot, and some business owners are of the mind that just because they have developed a website, suddenly it will start coming up in search results.
That happens a lot.
Yeah, and what we miss, the important data that we miss, is that in the whole world, there are millions and millions and millions of websites.
Absolutely.
And Google is searching your website, not your website, searching the keyword in all these millions and millions of websites.
That's how Google works.
Right.
Yeah.
So there are some key things that we have to understand before we even implement. We have to understand how the Google search engine works and how we can ensure that our website can come up in the Google search results.
Okay.
Number one thing is using very specific keywords to your domain.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So coming back to the example of a dental clinic. Now, if you are a dentist, or if your business is dentistry, there could be so many unique words in dentistry that could be used on your website.
Okay.
So that if somebody searches for that unique word, then the competition reduces because nobody else has used those words and you have used those words.
Right.
So you come up in the search result.
Right. Okay. So do you mean to say for example, if any of the dentists have their website, his or her website, so they should not be using dentistry 50 times, rather than they can use relevant key terms or relevant phrases or words.
Correct.
Which are definitely related to their expertise.
Correct.
But then they are not just repeating the same word again and again in all the pages or wherever the content is.
Correct. And another thing is that Google has become very smart. So you cannot fool Google.
Yeah, that's
now,
true.
a few years ago, there were some developers who were fooling Google by copy pasting a keyword 50 times, 100 times in the code to trick Google into thinking that Google used to search for how many times the keyword is present in the word, and then you type dentistry, but then Google became very smart. And now it has started searching the content and started making sure that the keyword is completely woven into the content.
So it tries to find out the relevance. That's where I guess the artificial intelligence is doing the wonders for Google.
Correct.
Right.
So then Google understands that you've not just tricked Google, but you have actually used the keywords smartly, and you know what you're talking about.
Right.
So in basic terms, you know what you're talking about has been implemented by Google.
True.
So that if you are talking 2 paragraphs about some specialty in dentistry, then your website is going to come up.
Right.
Because of the use of smart keywords.
Okay. So
not the number of times that you
Right. So using smart keywords appropriately and having an original content is one of the very important factors like that you have mentioned.
Yeah.
What could be next?
Next would be, like if some business is good, then people start talking about it, right? Like if I have a good ice cream parlor and people love the ice cream over there, so one person is going to tell the other person is going to tell the other person, and it's going to spread like wildfire.
Right.
That this ice cream store is really good, you should go check it out.
Right.
Similarly, in the website domain and in the internet domain, what happens is that if I like a website or a product on a website, I start talking about it. So what I do is I copy the URL and I send it to my friends. Check out this product, it's really good.
Yes.
Check out this website, it's really good.
Right.
Or if you are like a mother looking for parenting tips and some other friend of yours finds a good article, they'll send you that link and ask you to check it out.
We do that a lot.
So Google monitors this, and Google checks that who has referred your website to other people.
That they may not be physically or like individually tracking you, but then they track the particular URL or the website.
Correct.
That how many times or how many times it has been referred or sent across from one platform to another. It could be over the WhatsApp, email, and how many times it has been clicked and opened. So that's how Google ideally tracks it.
So to give you an example, if I have a website, okay, and I put my link on maybe Facebook and LinkedIn and all these different places, and people click on it. So what Google then registered is that, okay, somebody from Facebook clicked on your website.
Right.
Somebody from LinkedIn clicked on your website. Right. Somebody from YouTube clicked on your website. So your website must be good. That's why other people are coming to your website.
True.
So that matters a lot.
And that's why these days most of the websites do have that share button and with multiple options, so that if you like a content, rather than you copy pasting it from the URL tab, you can directly share it, and that's how they spread the word about their content.
Correct. Right? Absolutely true.
Okay, perfect. So I guess that was a good piece of information, at least for today's video. We would be definitely looking forward to your suggestions, expectations and comments. Please drop in your comments in the comment section below. And yes, not forget to click on that subscribe button.
Subscribe, share and subscribe.
Please. Thank you so much. Thank you. Modigification.